You say this. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the session? अरे आवाज नहीं आ रही है। ओके तो शुरुआत करते हैं। मुश्किल इस दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं। मुश्किल इस दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं, फिर भी लोग अपने इरादे तोड़ देते हैं और सच्चे दिल से वो चाहत कुछ पाने की। जरा गौर फरमाइएगा। और सच्चे दिल से हो चाहत कुछ पाने की, तो सितारे भी अपनी जगह छोड़ देते हैं। A very wonderful good morning to everyone. This is Soumya Tripathi, your host and host for today. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to Coffee with Mangalmay Corporate, a very special and human I meet where we celebrate connection, revisit memories, and strengthen our professional and personal bonds. Today is not just about networking. It's about coming home, reconnecting with our roots, and celebrating the journey of our Mangal family. Guys, at this moment, I extend my heartfelt welcome to the visionary leadership of Mangalmay Institute of Management and Technology, whose guidance and dedication continues to transform inspiration into achievement. Honorable Director, Honorable Dr. Atul Mangal Sir, Chairman MGI, Dr. Aish Mangal Sir, Chairman MGI, Dr. Preena Mangal Ma'am, ED MGI. We are truly honored by your gracious presence. Your leadership, vision, and constant encouragement inspire all of us to aim high and achieve excellence. Now, to begin this wonderful event on an auspicious note, we now move towards the inauguration ceremony. In Indian tradition, the lighting of the ceremonial lamp signifies the removal of darkness and spread of knowledge, wisdom, and positivity. It marks a new beginning filled with hopes and success. I would now like to respectfully invite our esteemed dignitaries and guests to come forward and grace the occasion by lighting the ceremonial lamp. Guys, please, huge round of applause. As the lamp let's make a movement to reflect on the values of knowledge, growth, and unity that continue to guide Mangal and its ever-growing
या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा
Thank you to to our respected dignitaries for lighting the lamp and blessing this occasion with the positivity and wisdom. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ajay Pratap Sir, Director of IQAC.
I would request to all the recognize to please join.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ajay Pratap Sir, Director of IQAC, and Dr. Hitesh Sachina, Head Registrar, to come forward and to felicitate with Tulsi blessing our Vice Chairman Sir, Dr. Ayushman Sir, and now I would like to come forward Abhishek Sharma Sir, Head CRD, to come forward and felicitate Executive Director Ma'am, Dr. Prema Mandal. And thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to invite our respected chief guest, our alumni, to come up on the stage. Our alumni, Miss Monica Priyadarshini, Mr. Rishabh Chaube, Mr. Ramesh Singh, Mr. Himant Pathak. I also want to invite Dr. Amit Agarwal sir to come up on the stage and felicitate Miss Monica Priyadarshini with Tulsi Sakura. Now, Dr. Minakshi Sharma, so please come up on the stage and felicitate Mr. Rishabh Chaube with Tulsi Sapling. A big round of applause, please. Now I would invite Dr. Harish Bhatia sir, Director of HR and Operations, to please come up on the stage and felicitate Mr. Ramesh Singh with Tulsi Sabli. A huge big round of applause. Now I would like to invite Dr. Abhay N. Tripathi sir, Assistant Director, to come up on the stage and felicitate Mr. Himant Patil sir with Tulsi Sabli. Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to request our alumni, please have you seen? With this auspicious beginning, I am delighted to declare Coffee with Mangalmay Corporate is officially open. Let's now move ahead and begin this enriching journey of reconnecting, sharing experiences, and celebrating success together. Stay tuned as we have an exciting lineup planned for all of you. Now, as we honor them today, we celebrate this journey, achievement, and valuable experiences they bring back to their alma mater. You all are not just guests today. We all are integral part of Mangalware legacy, and you all are already. and your presence truly enriches this gathering. I request everyone to give them a big round of applause for their remarkable contribution and for taking time to be here with us. Now, I would like to my co-host to please proceed this session.
Thank you so much, Soumya. So, good morning, respected dignitaries, faculty members, distinguished alumni, and my dear friends. My name is Vivek Kumar Prashant, and I am also the host for today's event. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this special event, Coffee with Mangalmay Corporates. Today is not just another college program, it is a celebration of journeys, experiences, and success stories. It is a platform where the past meets the present, where learning meets experience, and where inspiration meets ambition. Coffee with Mangalmay Corporates is more than just a conversation over coffee. It is an opportunity for students like us to connect with our esteemed alumni, the individuals who once sat where we sit today, faced similar challenges, and walked the same corridors with dreams in their eyes. Our alumni are not just former students, they are the pride of Mangalmay. Through their dedication, hard work, and perseverance, they have craved a place for themselves in derived fields such as business, technology, management, and entrepreneurship. This program is designed to create a bridge between students and alumni, a bridge of guidance, mentorship, and real world insights. Because no text can teach us what real experience is. Dear alumni, your presence here today means a lot to us. You are our role models. Your stories of struggle, growth, and success motivate us to aim higher and work harder. We look forward to learning from your experiences, not just your achievements, but also the challenges you faced and how you overcome them. My dear friends, this is a golden opportunity. Ask questions, be curious, learn as much as you can, because the knowledge and guidance you gain today can shape your future tomorrow. Events like Coffee with Mangalmay Corporates remind us that success is not a destination but a journey. A journey filled with learning, failures, growth, and continuous improvement. Let us use this platform to exchange ideas, build connections, and inspire each other. Let this not be just a formal interaction, but a meaningful conversation and adds value to everyone present here. Once again, I warmly welcome all our alumni and thank you for talking out your valuable time to be here with us today. Let us make this session interactive, insightful, and memorable. I wish you all a great session ahead. So, are you guys excited? आवाज नहीं है. Are you guys excited? Okay. So, let's start today's session with my co-host.
अरे सर सर रुकिए जरा,
Okay.
मुझे एक बड़ी सुंदर लाइन याद आई है. फॉर ओनली आवर एलिमेंट, जैसे जमीन पर चमकते हैं जुगनू, आसमां पे चमकते हैं तारे. जैसे जमीन पर चमकते हैं जुगनू, आसमां में चमकते हैं चारे तारे, कुछ ऐसे ही छटा बिखेर रहे हैं आज अतिथिगण हमारे. तो शुरुआत करते हैं इस सेशन का.
So, first of all, I want to ask one thing. Like, I want a brief introduction from your side to yourself that the audience could understand you well. So, please, sir. Yeah. So, Monica, ma'am, please.
Hello, I am Monica Priyadarshini. I have passed out from this college as a BTech graduate 9 years ago, and I have started my journey as a business analyst from Spice Digital Company. And currently, I am working as a Salesforce consultant with Nagano Software Private Limited. And during these years, I have got a lot of opportunity to work with the multiple MNCs like Cognizant, Sam International, Avatar Consulting Group, and work with various domains like BFSI, life science and healthcare domain. And I would like to share my experience with all of you today. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rishabh Chaube. So I started my journey with this college. So I completed my BBA in year 2021, and after that I did MBA, and I joined Hippo Homes Dalmia Bharat as HR business partner. Then I joined Bata India Limited. I just last week only I joined FA Homes as senior HR manager. So yeah, looking forward to have great interaction with you all guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Imam Pathak and I have completed my MBA from this college in the year of 2017 to 19, and I have total work experience of 14 years, and currently I am handling the global HR operations and payroll, including the region I am covering US, APEC, Australia, New Zealand and India. And I work with different MNCs, Allied Solutions, Capgemini, Aon Provate, United Health Group, Optum Global Solutions, and now currently I'm working with Jubilant Pharma Limited as an Deputy Manager, HR Operations and Payroll. And over here today, I'm excited to share the insightful thoughts with all of you guys, which will help you to build your career in future. Thank you.
Am I audible? Let me know if I'm not audible, okay? Last row? Good. My name is Ramesh. I did a PGDM course here, which is no more offered, and I passed out in 2009. And after passing out from this college, I joined Hewlett Packard as an intern. And I did around 9 months of internship there, and then I got a break into Oracle. And since then, I have been working with Oracle. And currently, I am leading the Asia Pacific Hospitality Division for Oracle. And I have team. I mean, I have multicultural team across the region, but the best team I have is here in Delhi. And today, I'm here among you to share my stories, learn from you, share whatever I can, and let's see how it goes. Okay, keep it very easy. Don't stress yourself. Ask anything. Free. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind introduction. So the first question is that what do you think that communication communication is important in corporate?
I think yes, it is very important in business or in corporate. Like communication is very important. When you are entering in a corporate world, always remember you have to handle multiple clients, stakeholders, and vendors. And might be they are from outside India, and they are within the India, but they are not comfortable to speak in their local language. So you must prepare yourself to speak fluent or to I would say like build your like your language things in English or like your just uh, communication should be very strong so that they can understand, they can very approachable to you, they can understand your things and they can like you represent all the things to them in front of them very easily. So that's the reason communication is very important in my point. So yeah, sir, please. No.
Yeah. So everyone of you must be thinking about communication means English. Everybody is focusing on learning English, speak fluent in English and all. But communication is more than that. English is just a way of communication. So we all majorly focus on communicating like speak in English, what like we can fluent in English just like the people, Western people. But no, communications first means listen carefully. Whatever is being told. So being in a corporate, whenever I go to the client meetings and all, the major thing is first of all I need to listen them carefully, what they want. So to understand, to listen, and then respond according to that. That's the basic mode of communication. And apart from just speaking English, you just need to be very clear and concise with your words. Not only just saying anything fluently, that doesn't make you a better communicationist. So that's the my point of view on communication. Communication, yes, it is important, but it doesn't depend on a single language. Just English, sometimes if you are better, if you want to communicate it better, and you are comfortable in Hindi, and if everybody is there in the room understanding the Hindi, then you can go ahead with this. But the main thing is the context should not be lost in between. That's the motive of the communication, better communication, I would say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. So the second question is that from the MBA students I have got, like we have to choose the specialization. So how we could select that? Because there lots of confusions are here.
So, like this question is something like it's totally depend on the student what he wants to choose. Uh, like I would say if any student wants to select, first he needs to evaluate himself, like in which skill he's best. Like if I talk about like HR, I'm from HR department. Okay, so HR is a very vast domain. If some people thinking like HR is something like which is only related to talent and acquisition part, like giving hiring, giving jobs and hiring people. This is not the HR. HR is a very vast. HR includes lots of domain like HR operations, HR learning and development, HR payroll, HR employees relation. So I would say like uh, if you are good in maths, for example, right? So you can go in payroll part just because payroll is something which is totally related to the calculations of the numbers and the paychecks and everything. And if you are going good in psychology, so you can go in HR. So in this way, you can choose the HR skills like the HR departments, which departments is suits to you. So it is not like, and as I said, right, it is totally depend on the students. If someone is thinking like I'm good in maths, but I'm interested in psychology, so he or she can also go in HRER so that they can, resolve and understand the psychology of the employees and resolving their queries, whether it is related to the anything. If anyone is thinking like, I'm good in maths and I can handle the payroll. However, I'm not selecting the maths and my calculation is not good, but I can think out of the box. I can do better in the payroll. So they can go into the payroll. They can calculate the paycheck. They can resolve the queries related to the employees' paychecks. Same as like if anyone is thinking like I'm good in retaining the clients, I'm good in interaction with the clients outside the clients like US, UK, Canada clients, and I can do the partnering with them. So they can go into the business partnering part, which Rishabh is doing right now. So in this way they can choose, but they can evaluate first themselves like which domain of HR is good for me. So yeah, in this way they can choose the specialization, especially in HR.
Thank you. So, okay, first tell me this side is MBA or this side? This is MBA. And this is BTech, right? Okay. So, maybe the question is around selection, right? How to select. And I mean, this is not just with your studies. Selection is a part of life, right? You select your life partners, you select your clothes. Every day, whenever you step out of your house, you select a clothes, right? So keep it very simple. The key is to not complicate things. Keep it very simple. You go to a clothing store to buy certain items, like let's say a shirt. What are the criteria you select a shirt? Color, price, pattern, trendiness, design. Right? These could be the factors which will decide whether you will pick up the shirt or not. Now apply the same to your, let's say, studies. You're good at something, you like something, you want to be something, and you fear something. make a equation and see what comes out of it. That is the solution.
We want to start something.
So just like to share my experience because in 2018 I was also not having a clarity like किस field में जाना है. So the entire see this is the time you are spending in a college is a perfect time where you can explore things. So just sharing my example like during my DBA. So I have done around 12 internships and that too in different domains like sales, marketing, operations, then HR, and we have Expo Mart. I went there also just to understand how things work. So it was very tough struggle for me because I'm not good in sales. I was struggling. I joined one tech company and they asked me to do a sale or so I was not best in a sale. But yeah, this is a very precious time. So you should give it a try. As sir mentioned that you need to be very selective about the things. What is the right skill set you are having, what is your own interest and which is a selection you are making आपको कौन सी फील्ड में जाना है so this is a time where you can explore make a mistake but once you join a corporate it's very difficult to switch your specialization so this is a right time you can like explore whatever you want we have faculty also you can have a discussion have some mentors जो आपको guide करें so that is my perception, and what works for me will not works for you. So for every individual, there is different strategy. But yeah, more or less, you need to identify the things. So from the scratch, if you are struggling to select your specialization, be it in MBA or BTech.
Just to add one more thing here, even if you make a wrong choice, let's say, it can happen, right? Anybody can commit an error, right? You have to be confident enough in life that you can still make it right? Even if you go to the wrong path, you can still reach your destination. So never lose hope and confidence.
So yeah, I mean, as Sir and Rishabh said, and as I said, like in short, first of all, you just evaluate yourself in which line you are comfortable, in which process you are comfortable, what you want to select, right? And after that, you just go into that path. अब ऐसा भी नहीं है कि आपने कुछ जिंदगी में सोचा ही नहीं और मुझे यार ये मिला है मैं कर लूँ. It would be very difficult to tackle that part, right? तो अपने आप को आप पहले तो क्लैरिटी अपने अंदर रखो कि मुझे करना क्या है. जैसा मैंने एचआर का एग्जांपल लिया आप लोग के सामने कि अगर आप गुड हो मैथ्स में, ठीक है, आपको लगता है तो आप एक बार पेरोल को जाके उसको आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हो कि मेरे लिए पेरोल कितना अच्छा है. अगर आपको लगता है नहीं मेरे लिए पेरोल अच्छा नहीं है, राइट, तो आप एचआर के दूसरे डोमेन को भी एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो, राइट. तो इससे ये होगा कि मुझे एक चीज पता चली, जैसा सर ने बोला कि गलती हुई मेरे से कि अरे यार मैंने तो पेरोल को आसान समझ लिया था कि मुझे मैथ्स बहुत आसान लग रहा था कि कैलकुलेशन है मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि इसको करना कैसे. तो आई थिंक यू आर बेस्ट इन, मे बी यू आर गुड इन ऑपरेशंस पार्ट, तो आप उसमें ट्राई कर सकते हो. अब उसमें अगर आपका अच्छा हो गया कि नहीं ठीक है मेरे लिए ऑपरेशंस बेस्ट है तो आप वो गलती सुधार सकते हो. बट जैसा ऋषभ ने भी बोला कि ये सब अभी सीखने के तरीके हैं, ये सब अभी जानने के तरीके हैं. एक बार आप कॉर्पोरेट में घुसते तो यही कि सुधारने के लिए आपके पास टाइम कम रहेंगे, ठीक है, आपके पास काम ज्यादा रहेंगे, आप शायद इसमें लगे रहो, तो वो चीजें हो जाती हैं. दैट्स ऑल आई वांट टू.
So in this topic, I have a very different point of view. I just want to share this thing. When I was in college last year, here only placement sir has shared me one thing. You don't choose specialization. The specialization chose you. Okay. So whenever you start applying for the job, looking for the things, you never know where you will be landed. You start looking for the job, apply for the multiple portals and all. First of all, you don't know in which job you are going to land finally. ऐसा होता है सबके साथ, होता है ना कि आप तो अप्लाई कर रहे हो बट नहीं समझ में आता कि कौन सी कंपनी आपको हायर कर ले. So in that case, I would say you have the chance to take your chance, explore multiple domains. I would say in the starting 2 years. If I talk about my example, I have started as a software developer. I was thinking I would go in development only. I would go the coding stuff and all. But when I was like, I got off campus placement. यहाँ से ही भेजा था सबने मुझे स्पाइस डिजिटल कंपनी में. So वहाँ पे I got selected as a product management trainee. I have continued working there for 1 year, and I have been keep realizing I have done BTech, I have done coding, I'm from Java, Python, I have learned these things. Why I'm doing so? Why I'm doing the product management? And then I resigned. I resigned without any idea, without any job offer. I have nothing in my hand, but I resigned. I thought, no, I belong from the code. Then I have switched to the coding company where I was doing coding for 2 or 3 months. And then I realized, no, I truly belongs from the business analyst, like where I was. I was from the product management training. I was doing the business analysis. I was interacting with the client on day-to-day basis. So I belong there. I understand these things better because I have a good leadership. I have a good analytical skills. So that's what happens. You never know, and you have chance like almost 2 to 3 years. In that meantime, you can still decide. Within 2 to 3 years, you can still switch your domain. And there's a multiple ways, multiple guidelines are there. Following that, you can easily switch your line. But the thing is, you have to start. And I would say for starting, like to get prepared for any of the job opportunity, you need to focus on one thing majorly, your communication skills, secondary your analytical skills, and logical thing. Nobody talks about it. Technical skill is still a secondary thing. You have to apply for a job. Technical may if you go in a job search, na, some people want Java, uh, some people want Python, some people want JavaScript, whatever it is. If I talk about the MBA and BBA, then some people want finance background, some people are into investment banking, some people are in HR operations. But no, whenever you are going to apply for a job, one main thing, one common thing, which everyone wants, at least in a big MNCs or big companies, your logical thinking ability. So you should all focus on your logical thinking ability, your critical thinking, your analytical skills. So these are the major things. Most of us like deny this thing. We all are focusing on our technical skills very much. We are like learning this technology, learning that thing, learning etc. But that doesn't help us. When we appear for an actual interview, ना, तो वहाँ पे हमसे ऐसे guesstimate questions पूछे जाते हैं. Have you anyone has heard about the guesstimates? Have you? Guesstimate is the question where people uh, decide your ability, thinking ability. Yeah, presence of mind, exactly. So they are like, if I ask you how many stairs in this room, then you can guess, but you cannot directly guess. You have to put a logic behind it. So these kind of the questions people ask in the interview, in the actual interview. They don't ask you what language do you know. If you are well aware with the Java or Python, nothing. If you are from operations, no. They they are judging your thinking ability. So I would say don't focus on the specialization. Specialization is something which came in very later in the job. So first you just focus on building your skills strong, only not because of technical, but in all the areas like critical thinking and everything, logical reasoning, these, and focus on your communication. Specialization at last chose you eventually. So that's my point of view.
एक चीज मैं क्लियर कर दूं, मैम ने जो बोला दैट्स परफेक्टली फाइन, बट रिमेंबर बीटेक एमटेक वाला एचआर के लिए नहीं अप्लाई कर सकता और एचआर वाला फाइनेंस के लिए नहीं अप्लाई कर सकता, क्योंकि दोनों की स्टडीज अलग हैं. आप जब कभी इंटरव्यू में बैठोगे तो इंटरव्यू कभी बीटेक वाले से ये नहीं पूछ सकता, पहले तो वो रिज्यूमे शायद आपका ले ही ना, क्योंकि आपको वो बैकग्राउंड मिल जाएगा. सो मैम ने जो बोला आपको उसी फील्ड में ही अप्लाई करो आप, ठीक है, उसी फील्ड में अप्लाई स्किल सुधारो. अगर आप स्टार्टिंग से एग्जांपल के तौर पे फाइनेंस करते हो और सडन कोडिंग में जाओगे, या आप नौकरी या डिफरेंट जॉब पोर्टल्स पे पाइथन के लिए या सीनियर आर्किटेक्चर के लिए अप्लाई करोगे, They will not entertain you just because this is not your specialization. You are for finance. हाँ, फाइनेंस में हो सकता है कि आप फाइनेंस के लिए अप्लाई करो, आपने अकाउंट्स पेबल के लिए अप्लाई किया, वो अकाउंट्स रिसीवेबल के लिए आपको सेलेक्ट कर ले और वहां पे अपना स्किल डेवलप करो। तो फाइनेंस में भी डिफरेंट डोमेन है, सो प्लीज बी क्लियर। एमबीए वाले बीटेक का, बीटेक वाले एमबीए का, या फिर एमबीए फाइनेंस वाले बीटेक का, बीटेक एमटेक वाले एमबीए वालों का एचआर और फाइनेंस, फाइनेंस एंड ऑपरेशंस। इफ आई टॉक अबाउट ऑपरेशंस, ऑपरेशंस बहुत सारी चीजों में होती है। कोई भी बैकएंड वर्क जो कंपनी को रन करने में मदद करे, दैट्स कॉल्ड एन ऑपरेशंस। अगर मैं एचआर ऑपरेशंस की बात कर रहा हूँ तो शायद मैम एम्प्लॉय को हायर ना करा पाए, उनका डेटा ना सेट कर पाए, उनको टर्मिनेट ना करा पाए, उनको रिटायर ना करा पाए, या उनकी क्वेरी ना रिजॉल्व कर पाए, राइट? क्योंकि वो एक एचआर की स्पेशलाइजेशन है। लेकिन अब पेरोल का बंदा वो एचआर का पार्ट कर सकता है, वो अपने स्किल को डेवलप कर सकता है, वो चेंज कर सकता है, राइट? सो ये चीज मैं क्लियर करना चाहता हूँ अगेन एंड अगेन कि बीटेक वालों को अगर स्टार्टिंग से जाना है तो शायद उनको एमबीए एचआर दोबारा पूरा पढ़ना पड़ेगा, या एमबीए में एचआर या फाइनेंस करना पड़ेगा, देन ओनली दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि थ्री गोल्डन रूल्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स क्या होते हैं, डेबिट क्या होता है, क्रेडिट क्या होता है, नॉमिनल अकाउंट क्या होता है, पर्सनल अकाउंट क्या होता है, राइट? बट अगर आप ये सोचो कि मैं एमटेक किया हुआ हूँ और मैं डायरेक्ट सीनियर मैनेजर फाइनेंस के लिए अप्लाई कर दूं, दे विल नॉट एंटरटेन मी, राइट? सो ये चीज आप लोग को क्लियर करना पड़ेगा, राइट? अगर आप एमबीए करो तो एमबीए इसीलिए करो क्योंकि आपको बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में कुछ ना कुछ करना है, ऑपरेशंस में कुछ ना कुछ करना है, विच इज रिलेटेड टू योर फील्ड, राइट? अगर आप एमटेक बीटेक करो तो आपको आगे जाके साइंटिस्ट बनना है, कुछ इंजीनियरिंग पार्ट में जाना है। आप ऐसा तो है नहीं कि इंजीनियरिंग आप करो और आप जाके बोलो कि यार मेरे को फाइनेंस करना है, नहीं हो पाएगा क्योंकि आपने फाइनेंस के अकाउंट्स की चीजें नहीं पढ़ी, आपने बैलेंस शीट नहीं किया, आपने कुछ नहीं वैसा चीज किया जो आपको पता चले। अदरवाइज आपको शायद बाहर से कुछ एक्स्ट्रा सर्टिफिकेशन करनी पड़ेगी शिफ्ट होने के लिए, बट अल्टीमेटली आपको कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा उस टाइम को जाने के लिए। सो दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू टेल यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस, ओके? सॉरी।
थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू सो मच। सो जैसा कि देखा जाता है कि सारे लोगों का ये मिथ है कि अभी एमबीए कर लिया, बीटेक कर लिया तो सीधा चेयर पे बैठ जाएंगे। हाँ, सो हाउ टू डील विद द कंफर्ट जोन? सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट?
So, very interesting. Is it okay now? Better, right? So, I mean, since I am from sales background, so I mean, initially years were very, very tough. Uh, my thought process was also same as Vivek said. We used to think after completing MBA we'll get to a managerial position, AC in the front, so PC in the front, AC in the, so that wasn't there. You have to toil in the market first, prove yourself, and then you get that change. So be mentally prepared. The key to success starts from your mental preparation. You have to be mentally ready, you have to be receptive, and you have to be adaptive to the conditions, to the situation, to the questions being asked, to the competition. If you are into sales, you have to deal with competitions, internal, external, politics, stakeholders, so many challenges. And then you have to do your numbers as well on time. So that is the level of stress you have to go through. And unless you are mentally prepared to go through these phases of your career, you will find it very difficult. So start preparing, start reading, start interacting with industry people if you have access to, and ask questions. It is very, very important to ask questions. Unless you ask, you won't learn. You will never learn. Okay? So, question for one student could be different from the other, but they may be trying to get to the same point. So that's why I say ask questions. Okay, that's it.
Anything do you want to add, sir?
Adding to this, sir ने जैसा बोला is absolutely right and I totally agree. And one more thing I just want to add, I mean this is my point of view which I am sharing. Always prepare for the worst. आपकी लाइफ में हर एक चीज अच्छा नहीं हो सकता है, कभी अप एंड डाउन आएंगे और कभी बहुत ज्यादा डाउन आ जाएंगे. But don't demotivate. Always think out of the box. Always try to do all the things on time, as sir said. Do struggle. आप हर एक गलतियों से अपने सीखो. बट कोई भी गलती जो आपने दोबारा की हो उसको कोशिश करो कि वो दोबारा ना करो, मतलब थाइस ना करो, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो फिर आपकी रिपीटेटिव हो जाएगी, कोई आपकी लर्निंग नहीं रहेगी, राइट। तो उस चीज को आप सुधार के आगे बढ़ सकते हो, दैट इज ऑल अबाउट।
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so I want to add this in comfort zone. I know when we are students, we all are in a lot of our comfort zone. We don't want to come to college on Saturdays. Like today, Saturday, most of the people are having problem why we are asked to come here on Saturdays. But see, that's what is your change. That what makes you difference between among the other students. That you came to college, you are gaining the insight. That's the first part of leaving your comfort zone, I would say. So, in a corporate, most of the people think like if you see the people, people are just doing work from home. Even I am doing work from home from last 5 years. People think, yeah, she is just sitting at the home. She is in her comfort zone doing the job, doing her own job. That's all. But no, that's not the comfort zone. Sometimes I have to extend till 32 hours, more than 24. I remember in COVID, I sit in a single chair for 32 hours without even any sleep. So that's what all about leaving your comfort zone. And you have to leave your comfort zone to get succeed in your life. If you can't leave your comfort zone, then forget about the success. It won't follow you. So comfort zone in the sense, if you are in a field of marketing, sales, then you have to leave your AC company. You have to go to the market, pitch the sales. If you want to like in a technical background, you have to debug that code for at least 30 hours sometimes whenever there's a major production issue. So that's what happened. You must need to leave your comfort zone all the time. So that's all from my side.
Sorry, I'm again adding it. So, like totally agree with man. अब बोर हो रहे हो यार आप लोग, मैं इसीलिए ही हूँ बस, इतना बोर मत हो, सब ठीक तो है? हाँ ठीक है। तो मैं ये बोल रहा था कि जैसा मैंने कहा, जैसे आजकल जेंजी लोगों का बहुत रील्स रील्स आता है इंस्टाग्राम पे कि मुझे सर ने बोल दिया सैटरडे को थोड़ा सा लॉग इन करने के लिए या एक्सटेंड करने के लिए, मैं क्यों करूँ, मैंने जॉब रिजाइन कर दिया। तो प्लीज उस माइंडसेट से आप बाहर आ जाओ। आप भले ही जेंजी हो, लेकिन मैम ने बोला अगर सक्सेस पाना है तो आपको टाइम देखना छोड़ना होगा। जिस दिन आपने टाइम देखना छोड़ दिया उस दिन आपने सक्सेस पा लिया, राइट। अरे इधर भी देख लो, मुझे भी क्या बोला मैंने, कोई बताएगा अभी? कुछ मैंने बोला है? वो लड़की जो वो सो रही है। हाँ तुम्हें जो पीछे देख रही हो, ठीक है, जोक्स अपार्ट। तो यही है कि सक्सेस पाने के लिए आपको टाइम छोड़ना होगा। कभी कभी जैसा मैम ने बोला, इवन कोडिंग डिकोडिंग और मैम के ही लाइन में नहीं, इवन समटाइम्स इन माय प्रोफेशन, इनके प्रोफेशन में भी हम जब किसी प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम करते हैं, ठीक है, तो मुझे कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि नाउ आई एम ट्रांजिशनिंग वन प्रोजेक्ट, राइट। मुझे पेरोल भी देखना है, मुझे एचआर ऑपरेशंस भी देखना है, प्रोजेक्ट्स भी देखना है। I am logging in like morning 12 a.m. and I am logging off from the my system early morning 5 a.m. right, 12 p.m. to 5 a.m. So sorry. So you can like calculate 18-20 hour shifts, more than that. But वो करना है हमें, क्योंकि वो हम वही हमें सक्सेस दिलाएगी, राइट। लेकिन अगर मैं ये बोल दूं कि मैं शिफ्ट टाइमिंग खत्म हो गया, मैं एक्सटेंड नहीं करूंगा, है ना, तो कंपनी बोलेगी भाई ठीक है तुमको एक्सटेंड नहीं करना, मैं प्रोजेक्ट किसी और को दे दे रहा हूँ, कल को उसका ही जो भी होगा होगा। हम क्या बताएंगे कि हमने क्या किया, हमने ये किया कि हमने अपना बिजनेस एज यूजुअल, जिसको बीएयू बोलते हैं, हमने वो किया, और हम उस पर कंपनी से एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि हमें कंपनी कुछ अच्छा दे, नहीं देगी कंपनी। क्योंकि कंपनी को चाहिए कि आप तो अपना काम कर रहे हो, लेकिन आपको अपने साथ साथ अपने से एक लेवल नीचे का भी काम करना है, तभी कंपनी आपको कुछ साथ में देखेगी। यही आजकल के जेंजीज नहीं समझते हैं। उनको ये लगता है कि यार कंपनी तो हमें पैसे दे रही इसी काम के, वो आपको इसी काम के लिए दे रही है, लेकिन आपको कॉर्पोरेट्स में इसी चीज का तो फायदा है कि आप जब एक्स्ट्रा काम करते हो अपने स्किल को एनहेंस करते हो, सुधारते हो, आप सीखते हो कि आपका मैनेजर कैसे काम कर रहा है, वो क्या कर रहा है। लेकिन आप ये सोच के बैठे कि यार मेरा तो यही काम है, अब मैं इससे ज्यादा करूंगा नहीं, मैं नई चीज में जाऊंगा नहीं, तो आप अपने आप को रेस्ट्रिक्ट कर ले रहे हो, आप कुछ और सीखोगे ही नहीं। फिर आप दूसरी कंपनी में भी अगर ये सोच के जाओगे कि मुझे कोई हायर पोजीशन मिल जाएगी, नहीं मिलेगी, क्योंकि वो आपसे एक लेवल अब का ही कहीं भी क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे। फिर आप बोलोगे कि यार ये तो मैंने किया ही नहीं था, ये तो मुझे पता ही नहीं है। तो तो यही चीज है, जैसा मैम एंड सर ने कहा, यू हैव टू कम आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन। एक बार आपने कंफर्ट जोन भूल गए, आपको ये लग रहा है कि हाँ मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, सो देन यू विल गेट द सक्सेस वेरी सून।
Don't get demotivated by when we say that you will have to toil. ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब तुम्हें जिंदगी भर के लिए 24-24 घंटे काम करना। You have to start on a very strong note. When you start your career, give your maximum. That's the age when you can physically afford it, right? You cannot afford 16 hours of shift, 15 hours of shift once you cross, let's say 40, 45, 50, right? You cannot do that. And this is the time when you start strong note pe start karo, and gradually things will start to fall in place. And then you will start getting time. And then you can maintain your work-life balance. So that is the trajectory. First you have to start strong. Gradually it will peak, then it will stabilize. Like product lifestyle.
So now I would request to my co-host to ask some questions.
So, first of all, dear alumni, we are here for coffee with Mangalmay. So, why are you not taking it? Please have. Okay. 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 You need some more. You can have. Sure. Please have another one. So, बहुत हो गए प्रोफेशनल क्वेश्चन बहुत. Dear alumni, first of all, how does it feel to be back on campus today? And what's the very first memory that came to your mind when you entered the gate today?
ये एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन तुमने जोड़ दिया, ये इसका आंसर नहीं दूंगा। Jokes apart, nostalgia feeling, definitely.
Be honest.
Yeah, nostalgia feeling I was. मैं जब भी मेरा ऑफिस यहीं पीछे है, जुबलेंट बायोसिस, मैं यहाँ पे आके रहता हूँ बाय द वे। तो मुझे कभी टाइम नहीं मिलता, मैं यहाँ से आके भी देखता हूँ यार मेरा कॉलेज पीछे है, मैं जा नहीं पा रहा हूँ, मैं देख नहीं पा रहा हूँ, मैं अपनी वो पुरानी चीजें कोई घूम नहीं पा रहा हूँ। तो डेफिनेटली आई मीन मुझे तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है, आज लग रहा है कि मैं कैंपस में और इतना ह्यूज एक्सपेंशन देख के लाइक अनबिलीवेबल। हमारे टाइम पे क्या था, सर के टाइम पे तो और भी ज्यादा सर बताएंगे भी, बट आई मीन आई लव टू सी द कैंपस एंड माय कॉलेज अगेन। सेकंड वाले का मैं
So does anybody have an idea what does this college look like back in 2009? Anybody? What was the building structure? How many students? Anything? Does anybody have any idea what this college
सर एलकेजी में होंगे ये लोग।
about, let's say, 17 years ago? Because, say it again. Feel free.
We are our family. Please be free.
Let's make it very interactive. एक one way traffic नहीं होना चाहिए.
बोलोगे नहीं तो समझेंगे कैसे?
Okay, that's the answer. So it was just 2 classrooms, no hostels, no, let's say, cafeteria was there, but it was, you cannot call it a cafeteria in today's world. So that was the thing when we started. I mean, it's so nice to see this college grow time to time, places to places. The alumni has been so strong. The alumni nowadays, I know multiple people who are working at nicest companies of these years, I mean, in this time. So it feels really nostalgic, to be very honest. I saw the classroom where I used to study. Same classroom, the furniture has changed, the interiors have changed, but I think the sentiment remains same. And you are still able to connect to that sentiment. So I feel very nostalgic, to be very honest.
Thank you so much, sir. Anwar?
Yeah, so here in the college, it is not my first time I'm on a stage. At this stage, I have been multiple times. So I remember when I entered from this auditorium, no, I see, ये तो पूरा change हो गया है. You don't believe when in 2017, sir, you must be remember when we were planning for our farewell, we don't even have seats here. हमें chairs का मतलब जुगाड़ करना पड़ रहा था. नीचे बैठे हुए थे. मतलब people are sitting just right there on the floors. And I have been at your place. I have been hosting here our own farewell for our seniors. And yeah, and I have like this auditorium has a very great memory in my mind. Because I have been doing theater here, I have been doing dancing here. I one time I was dancing here and then music stopped all of a sudden.
So, what do you miss the most, classes or the canteen?
Auditorium, I must say, I must say. Because I have done a lot curricular activities. I have been involved in the drama, theater, and then multiple performances in all the fest and all. So I am really missing this auditorium, and this stage gives me confidence to speak. I was not always like that very cheerful or very extrovert person, but here when I came in, I start hosting the events, I start performing on the stage, and it builds a lot of confidence in myself. So I must say, ठीक है, studies are academics are fine, but please involve with the curricular activities because it gives you a next level of confidence. So that's
Seems
what.
like you have enjoyed very well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, really.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And any funny and unforgettable incident from your college? Please go ahead, sir.
I was not staying in a hostel during my college days. So I discussed with Meenakshi ma'am. So I told her जब इवनिंग होती थी मैं सामने रहता था जीएनआईटी के किसी हॉस्टल में मैं चोरी से आ जाता था सिक्योरिटी से बच के तो फिर वो डिनर करता था यहाँ पे खाना अच्छा बनता था अभी का मेरे को नहीं पता बट उस टाइम नहीं आती दैट वाज माय
We know this very well. We
सिक्योरिटी टाइट करनी पड़ेगी सर आपको. मेरा तो फनीस्ट मोमेंट क्या था, हाँ मतलब ये थोड़ा कैसे बताऊँ, थोड़ा ऑकवर्ड मेरे लिए हो जा रहा है, बट आई वाज एंकरिंग जी 2018 का था. तो पहले तो मैं मिस्टर फैशन आइकॉन बना था कॉलेज का. मेरे साथ एक लड़की थी नम्रता. शी इज इन एचआर इन्फोसिस राइट नाउ.
Oh my God.
लेकिन अच्छा इसके बाद क्या हुआ कि मैं एंकरिंग में गया तो मेरे साथ आई डोंट रिमेम्बर दैट नेम ऑफ दैट गर्ल. मेरे को याद नहीं जूनियर थी कि क्या थी. तो मैं एंकरिंग कर रहा था. तो आई एम सॉरी लाइक यू नो बट कैसे मैं बोलूं लाइक शी वाज प्लीज डोंट माइंड आई एम जस्ट शेयरिंग बिट awkward for me. So that girl was like taking part in her. So did that. So I was hosting and then suddenly some boys start calling. अरे भाई ये वनीला के साथ क्रीम को किसने लग दिया, वनीला के साथ चॉकलेट को किसने रख दिया. And I started यार feeling embarrassing कि ये क्या हो रहा है. फिर बोल रहे हैं कि यार लड़की तो कुछ बोल रही है, लड़का कितना सुंदर दिख रहा है. And I was like यार इतना भी तुम मत बोलो, मैं इतना भी खराब दिखता, इतना भी अच्छा नहीं दिखता हूँ यार. तो ये मेरे लिए एम्बेरसिंग भी था, कहीं ना कहीं फनी भी था. या फिर उस लड़की को मुझे मनाना पड़ा कि यार प्लीज डोंट टेक इट इन अ सीरियस वे, ये ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं काइंड ऑफ स्टफ. सो आई मीन या दिस वाज द अनफॉरगेटेबल मोमेंट फॉर मी कि ऐसा भी सुनने को मिलता था कभी कभी कॉलेज में. और ये था मेरे लिए अच्छा मतलब मोमेंट और एम्बेरसिंग एंड गुड मोमेंट बोथ द थिंग्स. सो या
funny funny stories. Lots of. Which one you want? Like first year, second year, which one do you prefer? First year? Okay. So first year, okay. I'll tell one each from first year and second year. Okay. So first year में उस टाइम पे यहाँ पे हॉस्टल नहीं था कॉलेज में. And there was a makeshift arrangement done in Harmuk apartment in Alpha sector. And those days हरमुख थे बॉयज हॉस्टल में होते थे एंड बालाजी सर थे उस टाइम पे वार्डन हमारे तो बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट थे एंड 5 बजे के बाद बाहर नहीं जाने देते थे हम लोग गार्ड को पार्ले जी का बिस्किट का पैकेट ड्राइव में देते थे और निकल जाते थे सामने लेजर स्ट्रोमिया वगैरह है वहाँ पे कैफेटेरिया वगैरह हुआ करता था उस टाइम पे कैनॉट हॉस्पिटल वहाँ चले जाते थे मैगी खाते थे रात को कभी 10 बज जाता था आते आते क्योंकि बाहर बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स मिलते थे वहीं पे बैठे रहते थे गप चलते रहते थे हम जब आते थे तो बालाजी सर वहीं पे खड़े मिलते थे हम लोगों को और वो कहते थे अब मेरे को पार्ले जी देकर अंदर जाना पड़ेगा तुमको so that was one funny incident from first year and second year I mean there are so many stories I'm just trying to recall some of them there was an incident in second year we were a group of seven and all of us used to smoke and, one of our professor I'll not take the name he also used to smoke and nobody shared with anybody that I smoke or you smoke. Nobody knew anything. And one fine day, we had a place, a secret place, where we used to go and smoke. Same place that professor also came. The same time. So awkward kello, funny kello, that is a story. And we are still friends. The professor, we still talk, we still, I mean, he's still my mentor. He's the best professor I have ever had. So, I mean, those are the incidents.
One more thing, sir. I have a question. When you said like when you moved your professor, what was your first expression? When you got smoke together. So what was your first expression?
Okay. You want to know the later part, okay. So I mean, after that, I mean, we exchanged views. We did not say, we did not speak anything. It was embarrassing more for the professor, not for us. Okay? Next class, same professor, next day, next class. The professor came inside, came up to my desk and asked, "You have one stick?" And then we started smoking together.
Sir, we like, sir, Abhi.
So after the jokes apart, we have to come on the topic. So I have the special question with Monica ma'am. And you guys all, but especially she's from the tech background. So I want to know that which AI platforms are basic and everybody needs to know that, like for BTech, for MBA. So it's quite common for them.
Okay. So first of all, don't think AI is for our only professional growth. Start taking AI as a personal replacement of our task. Okay. So if I talk about AI, Gemini is good for creating images and all. But in a professional way, if you want to write the code, you can use GitHub Copilot. In GitHub Copilot, we got the option to write the whole code. You have to just give the prompt, and the whole code is getting written here. So GitHub Copilot is a good way to start for coding purpose. And then there is ChatGPT and Microsoft Copilot. Microsoft Copilot is very great tool for documentation. If you want to prepare any documentation, write the business requirements, or if you want to prepare like MBA or BBA wise, if you want to create any of the sales page, if you want to create RFPs, proposals, so for that, Microsoft Copilot is a great tool. And then there's ChatGPT for all the questions and answers.
So a suggestion to all of you guys, like ma'am, what AI platform ma'am has told, so you can write for the future. Okay.
And Cursor AI as well. Cursor AI is also for coding.
बट इस टाइम पे ज्यादा यूज मत करना, ठीक है? ये आपकी स्किल को भी थोड़ा कम कर देगा क्योंकि आप फिर ज्यादा डिपेंडेंट हो जाओगे उससे पे। तो माय सजेशन इज कि इसको तभी यूज करना जब जरूरत पड़े, जब कुछ ना समझ में, अदरवाइज जस्ट यूज योर माइंड, ठीक है? एआई अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन ज्यादा यूज भी उसका थोड़ा हार्मफुल हो सकता है।
Sir, I really sorry for that, but I disagree for that point of view. Because nowadays there's a job in the market, prompt engineering. Prompt engineers are the one who are the highest paying job, where you should know the right prompt to get the
Flash
answer.
between
नहीं नहीं,
not
इस
the
पे मैं आपके
content.
साथ एग्री हूँ। मैं बोल रहा हूँ इस टाइम पे ज्यादा यूज मत करने लगना कि आपको किसी भी चीज के लिए आप एआई कर रहे हो। थोड़ा अपना माइंड यूज करना, अपने तो एटलीस्ट कुछ सजेशंस एआई में डालना, तब उसके बाद कुछ उससे सॉल्यूशन देना।
Yeah, that's definitely the correct thing.
दैट इज व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग।
Yeah. Because even if in AI needs the context. Suppose आपने कुछ लिखा उसमें and you are not giving the enough context to that, then you get the whole drastically ruined answer, जो आपका पूरा context ही खराब कर देगा. So, sir was right. You cannot blindly face the AI. You just use your mind and then for enhancement, for improvement, you can use the
Absolutely,
AI.
this is what I want. Thank you.
Just like to add one thing. Everybody is aware of prompt engineering. Guys, can you please raise your hand? Like prompt engineering, आप लोगों को पता है क्या होती है?
BTech students, have you know about that?
I can understand MD वाला bit retake.
हाँ तो उठा दो यार।
I think all of us are well known aware about it.
कोई नहीं जानता क्या प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग?
हाँ तो उठा दो भाई, बेइज्जती कराना
कैसे
है
पता
क्या?
चलेगा? देखो अभी भी नहीं उठाए। अच्छे स्टूडेंट।
Great, great. So, ये prompt engineering जो होती है ना, it is a kind of कि आप क्या मैसेज दे रहे हो AI को. So, एक पहला क्वेश्चन था कि कम्युनिकेशन कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है हमारे लिए, राइट? Prompt engineering क्या है? We are communicating to that AI. Okay, so आपकी कम्युनिकेशन में क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए. What sort of question you are asking to that tool? So उसके बेसिस पे आपके आउटकम आते हैं. So clarity होना is very much important. Whether you are using in your for personal life or professional life, uh, there has to be clarity कि आपका objective क्या है. And अभी I used to explore a lot. अभी Claude AI is providing free courses. So those who want to learn, they can explore the site. Claude AI पे अभी उनका काफी सारा डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन चल रहा है. You can go and learn a lot. Like पहले कोडिंग कैसे होती थी, कितना पढ़ना पड़ता था. Just one command आपका एप्लीकेशन बन जाता है. So those who are interested toward AI and entire thing, you can go and explore.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Like, one question is with Ramesh, sir, especially for you, right? So I have observed that recently I watched secondary data that like 30%, 30,000 of the employer has been fired by Oracle. Like recent update of 31st March. So what was the reason? Is there AI or something else?
Okay. So since it is in the media already, and I'm not supposed to reveal all the details because we are still into the quiet period. Uh, but yes, as you said, it was a massive restructuring, RIF, whatever you want to say, you can say it. But there is a larger picture which I think the media missed out. Uh, there is a very heavy investment going on into building future ready data centers. We all talk about AI, but we forget to talk about the hardware required to run that AI. Okay? AI is a software. It requires huge data centers to run, right? And those data centers are very, very, very expensive. So Oracle has committed about $300 billion in the next 3 years to OpenAI, which is ChatGPT. So we are working with ChatGPT to build future of data centers and AI. For that, we need money. To be very honest, we need money. And that money comes from the lenders. It is a market-driven economy.
So you need money, you go to the market, you go to the lenders. Lenders ask for your future plans and the costs. Right? To impress the lender, I'm talking in very basic layman language so that you can relate to what you read in the media. Right? So to get a loan, you need to have a very strong financial backing or at least business plan. So lenders asked Oracle leadership to cost cut. I mean, you are having about 1,60,000 employees. Oracle's employee strength as of last month. So the goal was to cut it by 25%. The initial ask was to cut it by 25%. We negotiated somewhere, the equation landed about 20%. Finally, it was about 16%, which we reduced. And you may, there may be future waves as well. This is what I can say publicly as of now. It was a cost cutting exercise, and that cost is now going into building future ready bureaucracies. To sum it.
Right. So, is it really AI capturing the job? What do you think?
Okay. So I'll start answering this question by asking a question. Similar things were floated in media if you go back in late 90s. That was the era of dot com. Dot com bubble was happening. And everybody was worried about computers eating jobs. Right? Did computers eventually eat jobs or did they create jobs? Right? So, yes, initially there may be some hiccups, but what ultimately, I mean, my personal view, my personal take, because I'm seeing the situation currently in my team. Out of the entire strength, I had to cut down about 16%, which is unfortunate. I, you can say it is happening due to AI, but in future, this 16% will result into a 30% increase in jobs. Jobs will change, right? Jobs will not vanish. Jobs, the priorities, the streams, the skills will change. So the key is technology is evolving. I mean, the evolution of technology is happening. So you need to evolve with the technology. If you keep on insisting, no, I want to do Java only, you can be happy with it, but you cannot succeed with it. Right? To succeed with, you have to go with the flow. If you want to cross a river, it is easier to cross with the flow compared to against the flow. So if you want to fight against the flow, it's your choice, but the flow is in the direction of yours. So better, right?
Yeah, you can.
जैसे भी ठीक लगे Okay, so artificial intelligence के नाम में ही artificial है. Right? Something which is artificial cannot be superior than humans. Because we humans build species. We humans are building it. So, देखो कॉन्टेक्स्ट में अगर चीजों को डालें तो कुछ सिचुएशंस में हो सकता है कि एआई में शो यू द पाथ. What's my words? Show you the path. It cannot drive you through it. It can show you a way. It can show you a solution. It can tell you an idea. But ultimately, executing that idea. Let's say सेल्स में कोई है जो कि एक एआई से हेल्प ले रहा है कि कस्टमर का ऐसा कॉस्ट का प्रॉब्लम है बट हम लोग इस कॉस्ट पे जा नहीं सकते. कंपटीशन ने पिच कर दिया है मेरे प्राइस से नीचे, मैं ये डील को कैसे जीतूं? ये तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन है एआई, है ना? एआई तुम्हें बहुत सारे तरीके बताएगा कि प्रोडक्ट के फीचर्स पे फोकस करो, कस्टमर को आरओआई फ्यूचर का दिखाओ, ये सब चीजें करो. बट अल्टीमेटली करेगा कौन वो चीज? आप करोगे ना जाके कस्टमर के सामने. So AI will kind of act as a catalyst, not as the main component. So it is a helping, not the hand itself.
Please go ahead.
So first of all, AI is not killing, not getting our job, not killing our job. It's just forcing us to be upgrade, upskill yourself. पहले आपने देखा होगा like people are not using internet. They are doing very like everything in very like layman terms. But now they are using internet and doing it fast. Similarly, AI is just killing the monotonous jobs. More like doing the same thing, data entry. If you want to do the data entry, that's a monotonous job which makes you ill. Like you don't want to, nobody want to do data entry at day-to-day basis for 1 hour or 2 hours. So it's just killing the monotonous and boredom jobs. Basically, whenever in the corporate, people feel like we are the corporate slave, we are doing the same work each now and then, we are doing the same calls and all. So those monotonous and boredom jobs is killing by AI. And you can use the AI for doing that monotonous and boredom jobs. So that's what AI is doing. It is forcing you to be upskilled, to learn the more meaningful things, to do the more meaningful work, which will give you the more confidence and more value to your life. That you are doing something important, not doing just the same job every day. So that's what AI does. But just be careful with AI, not using it blindly. Whenever you give the context, then only it gives you answer. Without context, AI can't do anything. If it gives the multiple options, you need to select which option you need to choose, which is relevant to your problem. That's what AI does. So don't afraid with AI. Learn AI how to use it in a better way.
Okay, so which question you were asking? You can.
Google gives you a lot and lot of search result, but AI gives you the comprehensive, a summarized view. Suppose if you ask for a problem, AI will give you the multiple scenarios according to how you want to react, how you want to do, or how you want to solve that problem. Google just give the references, not the step by step solution to you.
Ma'am, apart from all these formal questions, I have questions for all of you. What's something student think is very important, but that isn't? If you have to relive one day of your college life, which one it would be? Anyone? Sure. What's something student think is very important, but actually it isn't? And if you had to relive one day of your college life, what it would be? Ari, yes. Yes, ma'am, sure.
Okay. So the most important thing is something like which is not important as much as it looks. That is getting a good marks in the exams. That's a very secondary thing, believe me. Yeah, I'm not saying you get a bag or something. That mat leke aao, but you don't need to be topper to succeed in life. You can be the average, but you need to focus on your skills. Skill is the best thing which you can do, which you can improve, and then succeed in your life. So getting a 90%, 95%, 98%, it makes you a doesn't bring you the success in your life. So I would say skill is the best thing to improve. Focus on your skills, whether it is soft skills or technical skills.
I fully agree with the ma'am. Uh, yes, I mean, जो भी मैम ने कहा कि मार्क्स इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, स्किल इम्पोर्टेंट है. अभी आप एमबीए में या फिर बीटेक में 98% ला लो, ऊपर पढ़ के वर्क करो, ठीक है. बट आपके में अगर वो स्किल नहीं है तो आपके वो मार्क्स काम नहीं देंगे. मार्क्स इज द सेकेंडरी थिंग एंड स्किल इज द प्राइमरी थिंग. जस्ट enhance your skill. So yeah, I totally agree with you.
But there is a myth like kind of हमारे क्लासेस में बहुत अच्छे नंबर जिसके आ जाते हैं तो क्लास में सिर्फ वही एक वेल नोन बंदा हो जाता है सो कॉल्ड टॉपर एंड ऑल
तो
तो
बैक
टीचर्स
बेंचर्स
की
के क्यों फेमस होते हैं?
कौन सा
बैक बेंचर्स के क्यों फेमस होते हैं?
बैक बेंचर्स आई नो I totally agree with this but it kind of
ये मिथ खत्म करनी पड़ेगी. ठीक है, मे भी हो सकता है कि अगर अच्छा स्टूडेंट अच्छा नंबर लाया तो उसकी स्किल भी वैसी है. मैं इससे डिनाई नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बट नॉट एवरी टाइम देयर इज ऑलवेज अ प्रोबेबिलिटी, राइट मैम? ठीक है, तो मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि यार हर एक बच्चा जो 98 लाया है वो उसके में कोई स्किल नहीं. डेफिनेटली अगर वो पढ़ रहा है अगर उसके में कुछ अच्छी स्किल्स उसने एनहेंस किया तभी वो ला भी रहा है. बट ऐसा ये भी तो नहीं है ना कि आप सिर्फ बुक रट के, एक बोलते हैं ना कि रट्टू बच्चा होता है कि बस मेरे को बुक दी है मैं पढ़ के रहूंगा. मैं पूरी बुक रट लिया, पेपर में एक क्वेश्चन आए तो 10 से स्टार्ट करूंगा, 30 पे खत्म कर दूंगा. ठीक है, और फिर इंटरव्यूअर पूछा कि अच्छा एक बात ये बता दो कि ये क्या होता है. सर ये तो क्वेश्चन पेपर में आया नहीं था, मैं क्या बताऊं. समझ रहे हो आप? लेकिन वही बच्चा अगर 98% लाया लेकिन उसने चीजों को जाना है तो वो उसका आंसर दे भी देगा कि सर इसके थ्रू अगर ये मैंने लिखा है तो इसका कनेक्शन किसके थ्रू है. तो आपको वो चीज पर रिएक्ट करनी है.
Thank you so much, sir.
तो ये चीज जरूरी है.
Sir, second question.
मेरे से
Yes, sir. Sure.
Please.
Please go ahead.
I have scored 6 CGPA in my class 10. And for my entire journey, like 12 graduation MBA, I have been into 60 to 70, and it's hardly matter. आप इतना करो कि कोई अगर इंटरव्यू लेने आ रही है कोई कंपनी आप उसमें बैठ जाओ. So my personal experience for me, marks are not the thing. You should indulge to know कि skills क्या है, industry में क्या चल रहा है, अभी current affairs, geopolitical relations. अगर you have good sort of knowledge of these things, ना, these will definitely work. And I have saw many people जिनका interview number के base पे नहीं. I have one friend working in KPMG. उसका इंटरव्यू पूरा चला कि भाई यू लव क्रिकेट, वर्ल्ड कप हो रहा था उस टाइम, तो वर्ल्ड कप के बारे में बात हुई. सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट कि आप प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है, इंडस्ट्री में क्या चल रहा है, आप उसके लिए कितना अवेयर रहते हो. मार्क्स लाओ बट इतना लाओ कि कहीं बैठ सको. दैट्स व्हाट आई फील.
Thank you so much, sir. Ma'am, you want to share something and some example with us?
Yeah, so I just want to share one example from last year of our college. So there's one Google internship was going on, some like registration and all. So one friend of mine or classmate, she just thought like she's a topper, and then she thought कि वो internship कर लेगी, so she get a job in Google, and then because of that she doesn't inform anyone in the class. Okay, so that's because of that what happened, वो internship हो गई, चलो ठीक है हो गया, but then later on it never like वो कभी उसकी complete होने के बाद भी she never get the job in that company. So it doesn't like कि अगर आप सोच रहे हो कि you can do something and then get job, no. मतलब आपको उसके लिए पहले skills अपनी improve करनी पड़ेगी. Skills is the major thing which you need to work on, and then only you can land to the your dream job. And there are the people from like there are the batchmates who are just average. Even people don't know about them, but they are still landing up in the KPMG, Deloitte, these kind of companies.
So exactly, many of us are thinking the same. What you have just said कि internship हो गया तो Google में job लग
Yeah,
जाएगी.
yeah. Yeah, Google has some no? They have introduced some internship program, I guess. I just forget the name, but they have some internship program, and they say कि if you do that internship and then you are handed to the role, but that's not the true thing. That's just a myth. So look for the practical internship where you got the chance to work with the practical industry based project, and even if not the live project, but you get the chance to work with the some business case studies. That really helpful for you. It helps you to gain the insight.
Thank you, ma'am. One last question. When did you feel you actually started becoming serious about your career? College life, right?
So being serious about career, I think everybody is serious. That's why they are studying, right? So I think the question should be, uh, how do you want to shape your career rather than being serious or not, right? Everybody is serious. That's why they have come to the college, right? So I know everybody is serious. The next step is to think about what you want to do in your career long term, not 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You should be clear about your long term plan. That is how you shape your career. I'm not saying that everybody wants to become a, let's say, prime minister or a chief minister or a CEO or a CIO. You can be a successful person even if you are an individual contributor, right? Success का definition सबके लिए अलग हो सकता है. For me, something else is success. For you, something else could be your success. So decide and define what is your success criteria and start planning for long-term success and sustained success.
Actually, sir, like serious in the sense college life में, like हम बीटेक करने आते हैं
Okay.
MBA.
So you want a casual.
Like yes, फर्स्ट ईयर सेकेंड ईयर अच्छे से जाता है. लाइक सेकेंड ईयर के आफ्टर हमें डाउट होने लगता है कि एक्चुअली में हम यही करना चाहते हैं या हमें सॉफ्टवेयर साइड में
ये
जाना
डाउट तो मेरे
चाहिए.
को फाइनल एग्जाम लिखते तक था. एक्चुअली मैं जब फाइनल एग्जाम लिख रहा था अपना, आई डिड नॉट नो कि मेरे को एक्चुअली करना क्या है. दैट्स व्हाई मैं लोगों को बोल रहा हूँ कि आप सोच लेना, क्योंकि मेरे को बहुत प्रॉब्लम हुआ था. सो आई थिंक फाइनल ईयर का मार्केटिंग का एग्जाम था एंड मेरा सेम 7 लोगों का ग्रुप था. हम सब ने इसी तरह दे दिया. फॉर्चुनेटली थोड़ा सा ग्रास्प अच्छा था हम लोगों का सब्जेक्ट पे, तो नंबर भी अच्छे आ गए. And 2009 was the period when the subprime crisis was going on. Market में jobs ही नहीं थी. Only jobs available in the market were insurance. And मेरा specialization was IT and marketing. I do not fit into that thing, insurance. तो मेरे लिए बहुत प्रॉब्लम हुआ था इनिशियल. आई थिंक 3-4 महीने के लिए आई यूज टू रन अराउंड फॉर इंटरव्यू. स्टिल कुड नॉट गेट अ अपॉइंटमेंट फॉर इंटरव्यू. सो cracking an interview comes later. Finding an interview was a question. So इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ अपना पहले से एक लॉन्ग टर्म, शॉर्ट टर्म, लॉन्ग टर्म, मीडियम टर्म, ये 3 स्टेजेस आपको बहुत ज्यादा एकदम ऐसा नहीं कि ये मेरा एकदम थंब रूल है यही करना है. थोड़ा सा फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी भी होना चाहिए, बट एक ब्रॉडर आइडिया दिमाग में होना चाहिए. व्हाट यू वांट टू डू इन नेक्स्ट 3 इयर्स, 7 इयर्स एंड 10 इयर्स. ये थोड़ा सा एक प्लानिंग कर लोगे ना, then you will find it very easy when it comes to make choice. अगर मान लो तुमको पता है कि मेरे को अल्टीमेटली तो एक मैनेजमेंट पीपल मैनेजर बनना है, then you won't stick to IC में. जैसे ही अपॉर्चुनिटी आएगी आप IC से स्विच कर दो. अगर किसी को लगता है कि नहीं यार मैं बहुत अच्छा पीपल मैनेजर नहीं बन पाऊंगा, मेरे को लोगों से डील करने में प्रॉब्लम है, then that is an indication कि पीपल मैनेजमेंट आपके लिए नहीं है. आप आईसी में भी एक्सेल कर सकते हैं. आईसी मीन्स इंडिविजुअल कंट्रीब्यूशन. सो ये अपने स्ट्रेंथ जो सॉर्ट करते हैं ना हम लोग एमबीए में केस स्टडीज करते हैं, वो सॉर्ट अपने ऊपर करो. थोड़ा सा अपने स्किल्स को कोच करो, देखो, टेस्ट करो अपने आप को. इट विल बिकम वेरी इजी एंड देन यू विल बिकम सीरियस अबाउट इट.
Thank you. I think to share something.
No, I think I'm good. You can-
Ma'am?
Please.
Okay, so getting serious in your career, it can happen anytime. So when we are in college now, everybody thinks कि college के 4 years over होंगे, we are getting a good job, we are no having no back. उसके बाद we go to the market and we get any job at least 30,000 40,000 per month बहुत easily मिल जाएगी. But ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता. I'm not updating you guys. I'm just letting you know. ठीक है. So start getting serious at least second year, third year से start working on your skills, uh, technical skills, communication skills, as well as logical thinking ability. So start working on that. After college, you are getting a lot of competitions, and uh, to succeed in that competition, you need to work on your skills a lot. And I want to share two platforms basically जहाँ पे user sorry not user students can apply and they can get a good high paid job by doing those things. Can I share?
Sure.
Okay. So किसी ने यहाँ पे सेल्स कोर्स का नाम सुना है? सेल्स कोर्स टेक्नोलॉजी का आइडिया है? बीटेक स्टूडेंट एंड एमबीए बोथ. Anyone can tell me about Salesforce? No. So I'm just telling you, Salesforce is a next level revolution in the industry. So if anyone can want to apply for the Salesforce job, not only jobs, आपको jobs के लिए सबसे पहले अपनी skills enhance करनी पड़ेंगी, then only you will land to the job. So even the role I am serving, that is comprised of the technical as well as functional role. जहाँ पे MBA वाले भी आते हैं, like in my role, MBA वाले persons भी include होते हैं and BTech वाले भी. तो BTech वालों के लिए भी और MBA वालों के लिए. You can do the Salesforce training from Trailhead. Trailhead is free. Trailhead platform. Just write it down somewhere. TRAILHEAD. Trailhead.com. वहाँ पे you will get the career path. Career path से you can go level like आपका जिसमें भी interest. If you want to go to the consultant side. So MBA and BBA can go to the consultant side, and BTech can go to the Salesforce developer side. And you get the step by step platform जहाँ पे आपको trainings मिल जाएंगी. You can complete that module, do that training, and then apply for the certification exam. I have done 2 certification in Salesforce, that is business analyst and Salesforce administrator. तो उसमें आपको career path मिल जाएगा, उसमें module मिल जाएंगे. Everything is free of cost. You can go and complete those modules. Once you complete the module 90-95%, after that you can appear for the certification exam. And that certification exams cost you 20,000 INR, but you get the vouchers. You get vouchers on the हर कोई टेलीग्राम यूज करता होगा. टेलीग्राम यू मस्ट गेट सम चैनल्स जहाँ पे आपको फ्री वाउचर्स मिल जाएंगे एग्जाम देने के लिए. And once you clear one exam, certified Salesforce certified administrator, consultant, business analyst, anything, and then you get a very decent job in the market, very easy. And Salesforce, like there's a lot and lot of company. Like nowadays, every product based company is using the Salesforce. So I just say you can start exploring this Salesforce. And there's a lot of job roles for MBA, BBA, consultant role, administrator role, and then CPOs where even salesperson can go for their job roles. That's what I just wanted to share, which can help everyone.
थैंक यू वेरी मच मैम, थैंक यू. और फिर भी किसी को डर लगता है तो बता दूं, वेरी फेमस लाइन, क्यों डरे जिंदगी में क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा तो तजुर्बा होगा. सो आई वांटेड कि मेरे को होस्ट जो है वो कंटिन्यू.
So now it's time for the Q&A session. Like if any kind of doubt you have, so please ask with our organizer. You can raise that. Okay, Nancy, stand up and ask the question.
पेज में लगा हुआ सभी का पेज लेके तो आया वहाँ पे. हाँ पेज एक लोग लेके आए थे. इनके तो उसमें लगे हुए थे अपने ऊपर वाले ब्लैक में. 3 वो लेके आया था उधर से. हाँ.
So I would like to say, so do you have a dual degree option? Okay, so what I have opted during my time, so I have also opted dual degree. So as per my belief, HR is something what is my interest, and uh, Can you let me know like who told you कि अभी IB में स्कोप कम है? So always take advice who are into the industries, right? So what I believe, आप अपना इंटरेस्ट लो सबसे पहले. सेकेंडली आपके कॉलेज में जो स्पेशलाइजेशन का अच्छा पैकेज है या प्लेसमेंट होता है, यू शुड ऑलवेज गो फॉर दैट. दैट वाज माय आइडिया ड्यूरिंग माय एमबीए. सो आई ऑप्टेड फॉर एचआर एंड ऑपरेशन बिकॉज ऑपरेशन का ठीक रहता था एंड एचआर इज समथिंग व्हाट आई लव टू डू. So that was my idea, and I will also suggest you. And geopolitical जो भी टेंशन चल रही हैं वो लिमिटेड टाइम के लिए हैं. तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि हमारा स्कोप ऑफ वर्क कम हो जाएगा. इट विल डेफिनेटली इम्प्रूव अ लॉट. सो आई बी वॉट एवर ड्राइव्स यू, यू शुड ऑप्ट फॉर दैट.
Adding to this, जिसने भी तुम्हें एडवाइस दी उसने बोला लिमिटेड स्कोप है. उसने ये तो नहीं बोला ना कि स्कोप ही नहीं है, राइट? एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स में गवर्नमेंट सीट निकालती है 2000. आप एग्जाम की अपियर करते हो तो आप बोलते हो कि मुझे 2000 की 2000 सीट चाहिए. आप लड़ते कितने सीट के लिए हो? एक सीट के लिए लड़ते हो, राइट? तो ऐसे ही आप मार्केटिंग में जाओ, आईबी में जाओ, फील्ड्स मार्केट दोनों की बहुत वाइड है. डिपेंड करता है कि आप उसको कैसे ग्रैब करते हो. ठीक है, आप पे में कोई बोल रहा है कि आईटी में स्कोप बहुत लिमिटेड है, दैट्स परफेक्टली फाइन, बट स्कोप है और जितना स्कोप है मैं उसी में से ग्रैब कर लूंगी अगर मुझे करना रहेगा तो, राइट? मार्केटिंग में मैं जा रही हूँ, मार्केटिंग बहुत बड़ा है, आप किस प्रोडक्ट की मार्केटिंग कर रहे हो उसमें भी स्कोप बहुत है, आप उसको भी ग्रैब कर लो. कोई भी ऐसा कोर्स नहीं है जिसमें कि स्कोप नहीं है. अगर स्कोप नहीं रहता तो वो कोर्स एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करता. आप समझ रहे हो? तो जैसा इसने बोला, आपको देखना है कि आपका स्पेशलाइजेशन, आपको इंटरेस्ट किस चीज में. ड्यूअल स्पेशलाइजेशन आप कर रहे हो मार्केटिंग और आईबी, राइट? अगर आपको बहुत ज्यादा है कि मुझे आईबी में ही जाना तो आईबी में ही आप इसको फाइंड आउट करो. जितना अपॉर्चुनिटी आप उसको उसमें ही लो. अगर नहीं हो पा रहा है कि नहीं यार मुझे आईबी, आपके पास मार्केटिंग के ड्यूअल स्पेशलाइजेशन तो है, राइट? आप मार्केटिंग में ट्राई करो. ड्यूअल स्पेशलाइजेशन इसीलिए तो लेते हैं. मेरा स्पेशलाइजेशन इज इन एचआर एंड मार्केटिंग. आई एम इन एचआर राइट नाउ, राइट? अगर इन केस ऐसा रहता, तुम्हारा वाला कंडीशन रहता कि यार बहुत लिमिटेड स्कोप है, एचआर में तो मिल ही नहीं पा रहा, तो मैंने मार्केटिंग इसलिए की है, राइट? आई कैन स्टार्ट माय, आई कैन बिल्ड माय करियर इन मार्केटिंग. देन आई विल हैव टू स्ट्रगल. मुझे अपना एक पैशन चेंज करना पड़ेगा, बट दैट्स परफेक्टली फाइन. आई डू, राइट? सो ये दिमाग से माइंडसेट निकाल दो जिसने भी दिया है कि आईटी या किसी चीज में बहुत लिमिटेड स्कोप है. लिमिटेड वर्ड हटा दो, स्कोप है बस ये रखो. ठीक है? And be positive always.
So you were asking about international business. I will tell you what's the scope of international business. I'm a BTech graduate. I have started working as a business analyst. Okay. Now, when I'm in a consultant role, now I'm seeing 90% of consultants are MBA graduates. Okay. MBA graduates and international, we have to work in a multiple business domains. Sometimes in BFSI, banking and financing domain, then life science and healthcare. Then there's a currently I'm working in a travel and aviation domain for Lufthansa line with a like market leading product. So international business has a lot of scope than any other of the. And so if you want to go in a IT company, well-reputed IT company with a like technical skill, without a technical skill, then you can go through the international business. International business help you to go there and work as a consultant to the multiple business SMEs. Okay, that's what the, so don't listen to them. International business has a very good domain. You just need to be capable enough to get those opportunities.
And be positive, as I said, आईटी के स्टूडेंट्स बहुत कम होते हैं, तुम्हारे पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज बहुत जाते हैं. ठीक?
Great answers, I think, came from your side. I think that your query has been done. Any other person? Okay, okay. Himanshu.
फाइनेंस खुद में एक बहुत बड़ी स्पेशलाइजेशन है यार. तुम फाइनेंस अगर लेते हो तो तो फाइनेंस को प्राइमरी बना लो. आफ्टर दैट डू सम सर्टिफिकेशंस लाइक सीपीए, सीएमए, सीएफए. ठीक है. And then you can achieve lots of things in finance. You can sit like outside the country in US with your finance. You can handle the international finance part, right? अगर तुम ये बोलते हो कि फाइनेंस के साथ मुझे क्या अच्छा लगता है, तो इट्स अ वेरी ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन. इट्स टोटली डिपेंड ऑन कि तुम्हारा इंटरेस्ट किसमें, राइट? अगर मैं बताऊं कि फाइनेंस के साथ मेरे लिए, तो मैं तो बोलूंगा एचआर इज गुड, राइट? बट वो मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है. तुम्हारे लिए मे बी फाइनेंस के साथ अगेन आईबी हो सकता है, फाइनेंस के साथ मार्केटिंग हो सकता है. बट तुम्हारा अगर जो प्राइमरी फोकस इज फाइनेंस, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ दैट. ठीक है. उसके बाद तुम देखो कि सेकंड में क्या तुम कर सकते हो. अगर इन केस अगर तुम्हारा फाइनेंस में तुम्हें लगता है कि आगे चल के नहीं हो पा रहा है, राइट, तो तुम सेकेंडरी ऑप्शन यूज कर लो जो तुम्हारा सेकंड बेस्ट इंटरेस्ट है, राइट? तो इसका आंसर तो देखो मैं तो नहीं दे पाऊंगा. आई थिंक सर या कोई और दे पाए कि यस प्लीज प्लीज.
So finance में like there are a lot of opportunities in finance. Finance is the umbrella term. उसके अंदर आपका corporate finance आता है, investment banking आती है, private equity and merger आता है, merger and acquisitions आता है. These are the lots of domains in the finance. So just आप अपने फाइनेंस के बेसिक्स बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग रखो एंड देन यू गेट अ लॉट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज टू वर्क विद अ कॉर्पोरेट फाइनेंस. इन द कॉर्पोरेट फाइनेंस देयर इज अ इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंस. जस्ट लाइक सर ने बोला कि देयर इज अ लाइक ऑस्ट्रेलिया बैंक. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड, जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. देयर इज अ ऑस्ट्रेलियन बैंक who want to hire the Indian people. So there you can start working with. So for that you should know the financial background very well and then know the concept of the finance. And after that you need to like above that you need to understand about the corporate finance, how it works, how the international banking would work. So there's a lot of scope in the finance. Majorly private equity. You must have heard about the hedge funds or the private equities, merger and acquisitions. So these are the multiple domains you can start working with. So
So I
just
think
just strong your just strong your finance concept very well.
तो मैंने तो अच्छे से समझा दिया. सेकेंड पार्ट वाला फिर मैंने तुम्हें बताया जो तुम्हारा सेकेंड बेस्ट इंटरेस्ट है, जो तुम्हें खुद लगता है कि फाइनेंस के अलावा मैं इसमें बेस्ट कर सकता हूँ, सेलेक्ट दैट कोर्स, राइट? कभी भी किसी और के प्रेशर में आके मत सेलेक्ट कर लेना, अरे यार तू ना इसमें चला गया, इसमें तो बहुत स्कोप है, लेकिन भाई मेरे को इसमें इंटरेस्ट है, मेरे को तो इसमें इंटरेस्ट है फाइनेंस के अलावा, राइट? तो तुम वो चूज करो. ठीक है. जैसे मैंने उनको बोला कि स्कोप सब में है. ठीक है. फाइनेंस में मैंने तुम्हें बताई दिया मैंने कि कितना ज्यादा स्कोप है, राइट? अगर इन केस फाइनेंस में कुछ नहीं होता है, इन केस मैं फिर बोलूँ और ये हो जाता है, ठीक है, तो तुम्हारे पास दूसरे ऑप्शन है, इसीलिए तुम्हारे पास जियो सर्टिफिकेशन है, राइट? सो बी पॉजिटिव एंड जो तुम्हारे इंटरेस्ट में वही सेलेक्ट करो.
so another question from Yashwant's side. Okay. Okay.
बीटेक वाले एकदम शांत करते हैं सर, फिर क्वेश्चन लेना
From
शुरू
BTech,
करेंगे.
okay, you want to go. Okay.
वो अच्छे से बता देगा. मुझे तो दिख रहा फोटो भेजने हम भाई के एक्टिविटी के ब्याज एक्टिविटी का
So, just a small question. How many people are on
ठीक
LinkedIn?
है.
Okay. And how many people are on Naukri.com? Okay. So, how many people have you ever applied for any sort of internship or job?
दीदी
Okay. मैं अभी apply हूँ. And
वो भी जगह पूछते हैं.
how many people have been ever rejected from any sort of interview? Okay. एंड कभी ऐसा आप लोगों के साथ हुआ है, आप लोगों को लगता है यार वो मेरे से कम नॉलेज रखता था बट उसका हो गया, ऐसा कभी कभी लगता है? सो सी दिस इज द रियलिटी, राइट? इट्स नॉट अबाउट प्रिपरेशन, इट्स अबाउट परसेप्शन. Okay. So what I can suggest as an HR, when we hire any sort of candidate or taking interview, we look for a problem solver. We do not want somebody to coordinate that job, right? Coordinating करने के लिए AI tools आ रहे हैं और भी shortcuts होते हैं. But what I personally feel, you should be present yourself as a problem solver. आप में से कितने लोगों ने इंटर्नशिप वगैरह कर रखी है? बस इतने लोग फर्स्ट ईयर. Okay, no problem. So, keep this as a lesson whenever you are sitting for a final round of interviews in any company, any industry. Uh, don't showcase yourself. You have done this task for, you have coordinating some activity. Always present some sort of impact. Like मैं HR के point of view से बताता हूँ, when my C-suite level employee asked me इस month की क्या manpower planning है, कितनी hiring है, so I cannot say I'm taking interview, I'm coordinating campus placement. Be little precise with your numbers, facts and figures. That okay, we need to close 18 positions in a month for sales employees. So this thing really works when you speak about uh, your proofs, because mostly what I feel, there is also in HR, what we saw, people want to what you have done, what you have achieved. So always present the numbers, the facts and figure in front of any interviewer. किसी भी placement में आप बैठे हो, ensure करो you talk about your impact, what you have done, not just limited yourself to coordinating things or you have been part of any team. What you have done, that's matter, and that's you should present yourself in any interview.
So, how many of you are in the final semester, final year, or third year? Third year. Okay. Final year MBA. No. Okay. So I'm going to share a tip how you can apply for a job on Naukri.com. How do you guys apply on the Naukri.com? You just go make your profile, add your resume. I'm asking you a question for networking. How you can approach the recruiter or how you can get the job here. So you just add your resume and start searching for a job randomly. No, don't do that. First of all, build your profile 90 more than 95%, adding your profile picture, a good profile picture and everything, and make it 95%. Then add your resume and update it every 1 week. When you update now, a new notification sent to the all the recruiters. Then you apply a filter in the right left side of the panel. There's a filter. There must don't forget to apply a filter on the freshness. Freshness में वहाँ पे apply होता है filter. For more the jobs more than 15 days, those are already lost in the market. They must be filled or those are kept on hold or those are closed. So don't do that. Apply the filter on the freshness for last 15 days, and that's how you got the 10 or 100 or 200 jobs. Go there, understand the job responsibilities, what all are there, and after that, see there must be one contact person info. In the contact info, you might get a email ID or you might get a LinkedIn profile, anything you want. Try to reach out that person personally. That's how you can make the difference. You can go there, you can approach, ask if there is any opportunity or not, if that is already closed. So you can just make a personal relation with them so that they person, that recruiter got your name in your mind. Whenever they got another opportunity, they will definitely contact you. And similarly on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you get a lot of recruiters. Keep asking the recruiters if there's any job opening is there in your firm or not. So keep asking them, keep contacting them. Just say hi to them. Just ask the relevant questions. Just like you are asking to Meena, you can go to the LinkedIn and ask to any of the recruiter or any of the pass out from our college. There's a lot of person on the LinkedIn who you can reach out to. That's how you can do the networking. And if I was in my last answering your second question, if I was in last year of my college now, I would definitely try to like I was very well versed in my technical knowledge. But where I lack at that time in the logical thinking ability. I didn't focus on the aptitude. Aptitude part looks very small but makes a bigger impact. You got to land to the Deloitte, KPMG, or any big four companies with your just your analytical and aptitude skills. So just focus on that thing equally as per your technical skills. That's what my answer is. Thank you.
Okay, so any other? Okay, you. Okay. One more thing I want to add, like you have to mention like from which alumni you want to ask the question because we have a lot of questions. So
So first round of always the first round of interview is aptitude, logical reasoning, analytical skills. अगर आप उसमें succeed कर जाते हो, then you get the chance to show skills आपको eventually like है important, equally important है. But first of all आपसे पहले aptitude round होगा. If you are able to qualify it, then you get some chance 2 days or 1 day to qualify that technical exam. In that time you can prepare. Okay. So I'm not saying technical skill is not important at all, but it is equal. Like both of them go hand in hand. Not like one can leave behind and one can. अगर technical skills बहुत अच्छी होगी ना, like industry as I'm telling you, you will land to the job. आपकी suppose आपकी technical skills बहुत अच्छी है, आपको Java, Python, coding बहुत अच्छे से आती है, but you are left in the logical part or aptitude part. You get the job, आपको job मिलेगी, but वो फिर the job not more than 10K or 20K in a month. आपको बहुत स्मॉल फॉर्म में मिल जाएगी आपको जॉब एज अ डेवलपर बट देन टू लैंड टू अ वेरी बिग कंपनी इन माय करंट कंपनी Nagaro, I have cleared 7 rounds of interview. So first and second round of them are the purely even after having 8 years of experience I have to give that aptitude exam. So that's what I'm saying, that's a like very important to focus on that.
So you are with B Pharma, you are doing B Pharma. No, what you are doing right now? MBA in marketing and operations. So why you are like doing a job in pharma, B Pharma or B Pharma? Like you are doing PG or MBA in marketing and operations, right? हाँ तो ठीक है ना, तो वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, तो बी फार्मा छोड़ दो ना, फिर तुम इसमें मार्केटिंग में आओ, बी फार्मा ही बोलो, डी फार्मा. हाँ, so what you want to do with Jubilant Pharma? Send me your resume, that's all. I'll... Okay, sure, I'll take care of it, don't worry.
okay.
इसी चीज की बता रही थी इंटर्नशिप करना है फार्मा में.
Yeah, UiPath. UiPath is a website where you can build AI workflows. And that's a very great website to get a job in a AI domain. You got to explore a lot of workflows, and there's a free learning path here. I have told you about the Salesforce one. It is similar platform, UiPath. You can search, and there you can build your own bot. You can build your own workflows for the AI, and it helps you a lot to land to the AI job. Coding job.
So due to lack of time, we can't forward for the other questions. So no. So you have to connect with the LinkedIn with these people, and these people are going to reply you whatever you want to go for. So okay.
बेसिकली हमारे एलुमनाइज यही कहना चाहते हैं आपसे कि जस्ट ग्रैब द अपॉर्चुनिटी व्हाटएवर यू मेक योर विजन क्लियर और हमेशा रिसर्च वगैरह करते रहना कि किस पे एग्जैक्टली आपका इंटरेस्ट है कि किस में आपको जाना है वी नो कि हम सबको कंफ्यूजन होता है स्पेशली इन सेकेंड ईयर और आफ्टर सेकेंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर में तो उस पे एक शायरी और मैं बोलना चाहूंगी एट लास्ट साथ निभाने का एक जमाना होता है, साथ निभाने का एक जमाना होता है, जाने वालों को तो बस एक बहाना होता है। तुम जिसकी उम्मीद में बैठे हो दोस्त, तुम जिसकी उम्मीद में बैठे हो दोस्त, उसका भी कहीं और ठिकाना होता है। थैंक यू वेरी मच। कहीं आपकी चीजें जो आप चाहते हो वो छूट ना जाए तो try hard to grab every and each opportunity. Thank you very much. Sure, sure.
One thing I would want to say to each and every student, don't ever think that you are from tier 3 college. आपको अच्छी opportunities नहीं मिल सकती just because ये these all are just bullshit excuses. Don't ever trust on these words. Just make yourself very strong because always remember कभी भी प्लेसमेंट ना किसी कॉलेज का नहीं होता, किसी फील्ड का नहीं होता, किसी स्पेशलाइजेशन का नहीं होता। प्लेसमेंट हमेशा बच्चे का होता है, स्टूडेंट का होता है। स्टूडेंट्स आर द ओनली वन हु आर रिस्पांसिबल फॉर आवर own placement. So make yourself very strong so that you don't have to depend on the college or anything else. They can bring you a lot of opportunities, but bring yourself like to those opportunities. Get your all the skills very strongly. That's what I would say.
Thank you very much.
Adding to this, two things. जैसा मैम ने कहा कि कॉलेज के प्लेसमेंट्स पे डिपेंड मत करो. Go into the market, research, apply for interview, sit for the interview, and grab the job. अगर कोई ये मन में लेके बैठा है कि मेरे को कॉलेज से प्लेसमेंट हो जाएगा, तो प्लीज इस माइंडसेट को आपको बाहर निकाल दो. आपको खुद से थोड़ा मेहनत करना पड़ेगा और फिर आपको जॉब मिलेगी. सो प्लीज ये भी आप मान के चलो, ठीक है? थैंक यू.
Thank you so much.
I have a request for audience. I want a huge round of applause for my co-host. Here come the big as we bring this session of Coffee with Mangalmay Corporates to a close, I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of our esteemed alumni. Your presence today was truly made this gathering special, turning a simple coffee break into a powerful exchange of ideas and inspiration. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to reconnect with your alma mater and share the wisdom gained from your professional journeys. Your success is our source of inspiration, and we are incredibly proud of the impact you are making in your respective fields. I would also like to thank the Mangalmay team and organizers for their hard work in bringing us together. It is these moments of reconnection that strengthen the bond we share a lifelong professional family. As we look ahead, let us remember the word of Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. We are confident that for this group, those dreams are just a beginning. May your days ahead be even brighter and more successful than the milestone you have celebrated today. So once again, I want thank you to all of you for the support and thanks for all.
I want everyone to give them a big round of applause for their remarkable contribution and for taking out time to be with us. Thank you very much.
And I will request to our VC sir, Dr. Atul Mangal, to come on the stage and please felicitate Mr. Ramesh sir. Okay, I use Mangal sir. Sorry for that. So please welcome Mr. Himang Pathak with big round of applause.
Mr. Rishabh Chaube. Miss Monica Pridarshini.
अरे तालियां क्यों रुक रही है यार? तालियां तो रुक रही है. Thank you so much, sir.
So at last, I want to say thank you to our organizers, our DC sir, and our whole management to organize such a wonderful event. And I think that it is quite interesting and meaningful for every participant, even for me as well. As a host, I have asked a lot of questions to you guys as well. So at last, thank you so much, sir, and please give a huge round of applause for all of you.